Well, time to take a look at main Lioness again, because I didn't review it last time. I Let's Played it, but I didn't submit a review for this game, so figure it's time to go back and play it again. After all, it's been a while. Well, I guess this story's not going to tell itself, is it? Sorry for the wait. My 22nd birthday is coming up, and I'm finally using my pal's early present for the first time. I've been collecting dust on my nightstand for a while. Yeah, I know that feeling. I've got a lot of books that have been sitting by, on various shelves and stuff that have been waiting for a long time. Someday I'll get there. Someday. Oh, a journal? I can never keep myself into writing in those, man. Like, I'll start one, then end it a couple days later. And start up again months later, and then, give up again. Well, Django even bought me a nice quill and ink bottle to go with you. I don't know. I'd just be worried if I was using a quill, the ink would run and make a mess. I don't know, man. I need to try one of these days and see how that actually goes. That's been my best friend for a reason, even since childhood. I would have suspected ever since, but okay. I accidentally skipped. Never kept a journal before, so I should introduce myself, I suppose. My name is Raziya, a daughter of lions and the successor of the Ash Pride. Let's not worry too much about the name. I'm a dumb American, of course I'm gonna botch it. I say this because only Django and I really care enough about our pride for it to carry on, but it's a story for another time. No, I've got a tale to tell you first. A story of how I set out into the world as a woman. Even if I didn't look the part for the longest time. Yes, I'm what my people would call a maned lioness. I wasn't born in a body that reflected my soul, hence this existed throughout my youth. Even if born in the body of a boy, I was lucky to have grown to the woman I was meant to be. Not everyone like me has that opportunity. Even if my people are accepting of folks outside the norm of male and female, not everyone is. Imagine my fear when I set out to find a place to live on my own. Even so, imagine the relief when the lady I had lodged with in my new home village was open and accepting of the truth. But in retrospect, when she saw me hop out of the best sky-clad, my heart was clenched in utter terror after all, one look between my legs. But Miss Chloe understood, even if she'd never met someone with my physical traits prior. Grew up in the neighboring city prior and knew about what humans call transgender people. Still, in those early days in the village of Dawn's Light, I was too spooked to reveal the details of my gender. I'd heard the horror stories of less accepting people time and again. Yeah, you can find a lot of those online. You definitely can. But one day it bolstered my courage. I'm still sure the gods arranged for that coincidental quest to happen. The encounter that encouraged me to come out at long last. Yes, this is that story. And nothing like some freshly washed linens on your fur. Is that like hot blankets? Or warm pants? Because I've definitely put on pants after taking them out of the dryer before. Yep, be right down. We'll be quick about it. We're already on seconds for breakfast and your plate's getting cold. One of the issues of living at the inn, so you can afford to rent a cheap home. At least I've been able to earn my keep. Might as well note while recalling this tale. Don't be afraid to examine objects using the Enter key. Or spacebar, whatever that means. Trying to make a bit of a meta joke, maybe, I guess, with the basic controls. So I can skip dialogue by holding on S, huh? Well, that might be helpful. Anything interesting on the shelf, man? A lot of the books are common print. She's got copies of her personal favorites for each room, too. The thing that beats the holy book they stuffed into the nightstand of the better inn room I slept at on the way here. Rich folks' speech they translated it into made my head spin. Yes, 904, eh? Business open later into the night. Being born out of a nocturnal species helps. Yeah, I know that feeling sometimes. I don't like to go to sleep sometimes either. You're a trader from the other day, right? Indeed I am, mister, but now I'm packing my wares and shipping out to Horizon by now, but I'm sure what to do right now. Why is that? I know the shopkeeper's got her goods in from your suppliers. What's the problem? Well, she got most of the shipment in. I don't think I should get into it, but you look like the kind of able-bodied lass who can help us out. Well, I'm fresh from learning martial arts from my master's home. These toned muscles of mine aren't just for show. Yes, a martial artist, eh? Yes, you seem the perfect sort to help me and Aisha. We go back a while now, and I feel awful I've let her down. Still, I feel too guilty to say it. The shopkeeper can fill you in herself. I'm sure she can pay you too, Miss Lion Child. Say no more. It's what I live for, sir. Well, now. It was here about half an hour ago. I'm still getting used to the sleep schedules of humans. Here, it's been about 2 weeks. Besides, I've told you that you don't have to call me Miss many times before. Just, my name is fine, love. Right, sorry about both, Chloe. I'm still a guest at your inn, after all. Yeah, we're trying to move in here. Well, then she'll be able to get enough money to buy a house, right? Don't want to be stuck in the inn forever. That's just wasting money, you know, you're throwing into an endless pit there. You gotta have a house that's an asset. Well, no. Nice. Well, says it's cheaper to buy the raw ingredients than sell for guild brewed ones. She's the frugal type, but she means well and is gracious towards paying her suppliers, but you know that, love. Here's something I'd like to know. You ever plan on telling her what that concoction's meant for? See, that was a shock. You even dropped your fork. Well, facing a wall. Okay. She hasn't asked. It's none of her business. Besides, I'd rather not confront your problems, right? I fear I'd finish your sentence closer to the truth. Yeah, you don't trust the villagers. Doesn't matter that I feel you could throw them pretty darn far. Just looking out for myself. Wouldn't you do the same? Dear, I don't know how to respond to that, but no, it's not always safe for people like you. I apologize. I just feel bad you can't trust people I've known for years. Sometimes you can know someone for years and never truly know them, you know? Just ask some people that have seen their friends and family turn to Trump supporters. It's been awful. So what if they're not ready for someone in my shoes, or lack thereof in my case? Oh, we don't have shoes? Huh. I guess, you know, our paws can take the pounding on the gravel. I don't know, I figure most beings would prefer shoes. They don't have to worry about, you know, sharp objects. I mean, they're gonna have to be, especially if they try to stir up trouble for such a kind, modest girl like you. Plus, if she's selling you the potion, I would assume she already knows what it does. I mean, I assume most shopkeepers know what their stuff does, right? It's usually their job. You know? Make sure they don't sell anything, you know, illegal. Yeah, she'll be there. Chloe's always a caring spirit to me. She meant well by her pushing me to come out. I know it, but I just wasn't ready yet. Well, at least that didn't crash the game, I suppose. Someone else's room, huh? Makes sense. I guess that's one way to do it, but that's only because the inn's small enough you can have different faces for each of them. Well, no. Oh, there you are. I was wondering what kept you. I told Chloe that your subscription's in. You still got the money for it, right? Of course. Let me get it from my coin purse. Supposed to be redundant. I'm the only merchant in the village, remember? Yeah, good point. So I could check out my key items, spotting goods, you know, whatever that means. You never looked into it, huh? Bit weird. Kid, don't try to lie. You're not good at it. I know you don't want to tell me, and I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Besides, you use your potions on a regular basis. What kind of rare ingredients are in this stuff that stops you from making it yourself? Actually, don't answer that. As a matter of fact, let's change the subject. I've seen you practice that pugilism stuff outside before. So you punch and kick trees for minutes I know without breaking something. Well, yeah, I'm pretty well conditioned for this sort of thing. Building up heart and bones and dead nerves in my knuckles and instep. But I think I know where this is going. Man, I've heard from the trader that something went wrong with your last shipment and he thinks I can help. Oh, for someone who keeps to herself, you're starting to engage in scuttlebutt at long last. I approve, so here's the story. The shipment was robbed en route. Just a single bandit, some big hairy man who covered his face in rags. Managed to knock out the guards with his bare hands. Their weapons be damned. Huh. I would assume they had guns, you know, but this is a fantasy setting, so maybe not. You never know. It's a tall tale, but in this day and age, I can't doubt it. I wonder if he was a fell seeker. Besides that, are those guards okay? Well, I've heard they're fine. Worse was a broken arm and some bruises. Never thought I'd heard of a man who didn't try to kill the witnesses. Weirdness didn't stop there. It seems he wasn't after much either, just some dried food and some of the coin. But he did steal alongside those is the problem. You know how Earl collects his weapons? He's got quite the arsenal. If he weren't so old and knew how to use them, I'd pity any burglar to set foot in his home. Told him he's got quite the collection, yes. I'm assuming a new toy of his got taken. Bingo, one of those ritzy fencing swords that gaudy city boys like to wear and wave in each other's faces. This one is alchemically played in some spots too, a real beauty. I've heard your story. You trained under a warrior monk that your papa trained under. That whole traditional fighting line mumbo-jumbo. If anyone can get that sword back, it's you. It's not mumbo-jumbo if it works. I mean, come on. It's helped me learn magic, and I've killed monsters with those techniques plenty of times, and yes, I'd be willing to help you out. Before you give me the greater good spiel, don't know I'm paying you for getting this sword back. This is non-negotiable. I don't give a damn about your delusions of heroism. This guy's dangerous. Even if he didn't kill the merchant guards, nor the merchants who knows that weirdo's capable of, I pay my workers well for a job well done. Even if that ruffian Bemis, you'll need supplies to fight that muscle-headed thief, I know it. 100, huh? Yeah, it's bad for business if we die. I mean, come on. Hopefully. Okay, now. Hours in Northwest on foot. Do we really have to formalize the quest with the contract, though? Yes. Yes. Of course. So she gave us money just to take it back. Got it. Let's press on. Well, now, can I find some money in town? Spirit arts or not, I'm still more of a warrior philosopher than a warrior nun, but to save face. The Beast Queen. I've been needing a revelation for my troubles lately. Something wrong? Yeah, there's some kind of kick church and route to Dawn's Light, but try to keep my issues between me and my ARLS pastor, if you don't mind. Oh, worry of your own, eh? Worry about all this village and pray for each member daily. You plan to rent that vacant home here and have proven yourself a worthy member of our community before. Ah, my safety, huh? Yeah, I can handle myself out there, especially with the gifts my master, my goddess, have granted me. That may be so, but as one who is not always a priest, I know that divine ones help those who help themselves. To bolster your chances, I want you to have this. Pius has a homeward ticket. Gotcha. Those, thank you kindly for this, it means a lot. So you can only use it when we're not fighting. Gotcha. The problem is this game's so short. As far as combat goes, you're probably not going to want to use this anyway, for the most part. When you can just run back. Well, let's just leave, I guess. Well, now. That's how the Age of Wisdom began, eh? Scarecrow. Nothing of interest, really. What about you, man? I don't know. Sometimes I hate the wind, man. Because I gotta go outside and, you know, sweep a parking lot. So watching the wind blow stuff away gets annoying. Or ripping them out of my butler that I'm putting the stuff in. Might be a bit before I can rent it, much to my chagrin. Still, if I didn't try and make ends meet, I wouldn't be welcome here. Not that I expect to stay welcome. Dear, don't mutter under your breath, especially if you're speaking nonsense. Well, damn, aren't humans' hearing and sight supposed to get worse as they get older? Consider me lucky to be unfazed, kid, but don't be so surprised to see that I can't see through you. I've seen through plenty of fronts and bluffs in my lifetime that know better. What you're saying is, do you know what I'm, know enough to know that you're hiding something from us all, you daft daughter of lions. Till you confess to it, I'll be on edge with you as much as I'm with that Bemis lad. It's not fair, I don't mean any harm, I swear it. Child, for someone as disconnected from our little community as you, I can't take even a seeker's oath at face value. Keep that in mind. So be it. Well, I guess there's no secrets in this village. Well, no. Well, jeez, can't do anything with that. I guess I can try the pub, maybe, but I got high hopes of it. No, you wouldn't want to grow up to be like me, man cub. Why not? Jeez. Yeah, I know fighting's dangerous, but I can take it. And I know you can. Your Lioness moves are cool, and even if you're tough, you aren't a meanie like Big Bemis. Big Bemis doesn't cry. Is that why he's so mean? Well, we're breaking down, huh? Like, I'm not even really reading the dialogue at this point, because this game's so saturated and sweet. It kind of, you know, gets on my nerves, I'll admit. Yes, brutally honest. Yeah, don't remind me of Kid Honesty sometimes. It's some weird situations. Yeah, I suppose so. Not gonna find itself. Dense. I guess. Let's see. I don't even have a key item. Weird. Pair of goblins, eh? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way through. Well, let's engage. It's a fight, sweeties. Let's not get cocky. I don't know, it seems like that'd give the defender the advantage, to be honest. If they're gonna attack us. Ignite, huh? Gosh darn it. Jeez. Yes. Right, properly next time. Okay. The fact we gotta fight two of them is kind of annoying here. That does even less damage. Can I, like, heal myself with focus, maybe? Gosh darn it. We can heal with focus, but it's not enough. We're gonna have to get some healing supplies. Like, I can't even win the first fight without having healing items. I guess the game was right. You can't be too stingy this time. And one of their other games, I can get by without basically using any of it. 40 health, eh? Not very useful. Offer offense for 5 turns in battle, eh? Maybe. Or you get some body armor. Learn less direct aware in combat by subtle means. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna help me out. Oh, it gave me a health boost? Weird. Okay, can you heal me? Well... Oh... Yeah, he doesn't charge, thankfully. Though, we may regret buying this, item, you know, if we don't get enough of a... defense boost here. Okay. Let's try this again. At some point I'll get this right. Yeah, not enough. Focus. Oh, joy, we took no damage that time. Gosh darn it, we took more. Yeah, we dodged it. But we're basically playing with fire. Ah, man. Yeah, we're clear to move on, but it's gonna be hard. Some spare change. Problem is, the main thing to do is go back to town for healing at this point. Well, I suppose I'll do it for this episode. Next time, you know, I guess we'll continue the good fight. Though I have to admit, you know, the good fight is really tougher, a lot tougher than I expected it to be. Until next time, then. See ya.